is trying not to kill many people. She's going to tell us about not killing people.
Oh, okay. So story time from work.
This one time at work.
So the way that we met, we actually used to work together at a day spa. And we're gonna leave the names and stuff out. But my favorite time I didn't kill somebody was I had just turned 18, just started working at this place. And I'd been there for like maybe a month or two, and they had already given me a lot of responsibility. They really trusted me, and so I was closing down the shop at night. Well, one night, this guy came in to get a back wax, and the owner had already left, and she's the one that usually worked on him. But I texted her, I said, what do I do? She said, go ahead and do it, it's fine, it's already paid for. He gave us his credit card last time to pay for this one. All right, cool. So I took him in the back and I started waxing his back. And he starts making weird noises. And I was like, you okay? Am I hurting you? Like, what's going on here? He was like, no, it's really good. It's very relaxing.
Okay. When is relaxing? When has waxing ever been relaxing?
You would think ripping the hair out of somebody's follicle is not relaxing, but you know, I've had people tell me that facial peels feel nice, so who knows? But you know, I got into the field of cosmetology because I care about people. I like making them feel better. So I was like, all right, let me know if there's anything I can do to, you know, make it more comfortable for you, whatever. Well, I had dropped a stick, so I bent over to pick it up and throw it away and get a new one, and he starts watching me, just very intently watching me. And I was like, everything okay? You good? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hold up the line, you know, whatever. He goes, so how old are you? And I said,
Creeper.
18. He goes, oh, that's cool. I like young girls.
No.
And in the back of my mind, I was seeing red and wanting to just very aggressively start hitting this creepy old man. But I'm a professional, so I kept working. Well, then he made it a point to point out 2 or 3 more times throughout his waxing service that he likes really young girls. 18-year-olds are perfect.
Oh, God.
And so finally, I'm really good and quick on my feet. And finally I just said, yeah, you know, my 6'4" Navy SEAL boyfriend really likes them too, especially me. You should meet him sometime. I'm sure he'd love to hear what you have to say. And he shut up, tipped me $20, and left when he was done.
Yes. Should have tipped you 40. Right. Were you wearing distress though?
No. Also, I was not this developed yet, so.
So, any more fun stories from that one time?
Not that time specifically. I've got a lot of them from the day spa.
From that one spa we used to work at. I'm not even going to say we still love her.
There's always going to be a little bit of love because that was my first cosmetology job. But some of the people she allowed to come in and out of her life in that spa were very discomforting. Especially that one guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so the one guy we're talking about, his favorite thing, if he wanted to tell you to shut the F up, he would say, thank you. And we would say, oh, you're welcome, no problem. Oh, no, thank you. And it took us about a good 3-4 times of him doing that. And then we started saying it back like, no, sir, thank you. Have a great day, and thank you.
It took us a minute to realize that thank you was synonymous with another 4-letter word and you. Yeah, he was fun.
Oh my God.
And also that boyfriend. So, back when I was a little 18-year-old. So I was really excited about this job because a lot of places didn't want to work with me because 1, I had just turned 18, 2, I had just gotten my license, and 3, a lot of the jobs that were willing to work with me wanted me to do unpaid apprenticeships, which is fine. There's no shame in that. It's the way a lot of people get experience. But me personally,
Right.
I had a lot of goals. I'm a very money-driven person. I wanted, to be getting paid for my skill set. So I was super excited when these people called me and were like, hey, you want to come in for an audition? So I came in, I give the owner a pedicure, everything went really well, and then I'm cleaning up the station and getting ready to leave. I turn around and there's a guy standing there. And I was like, oh, hi. Sorry, I'll be out of your way in a minute. Well, he introduces himself and, he's dating the owner, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Trying to be friendly on all sides because I really wanted this job and he really scared the crap out of me. And so I turn around to talk to the owner and she walks out of the room. Well, I'm still setting things up and cleaning everything up, putting everything back where it goes. And I have my back turned to the doorway. Then I feel a hand on my shoulder and he's just sitting there rubbing my shoulder, telling me I did a good job while I'm cleaning this space. And I'm like, okay, I have to go push back past him and just left.
I remember that guy. That guy was creepy. I had to do a tandem massage on him.
Ooh.
I was training a new massage therapist, and for some reason he was always the one we had to do the practical on. I don't think it's professional, but it wasn't my spot, it was hers. So she had just got out of massage school. She says, this is my first professional massage. Can you come in there and show me what to do? Okay, well, you're from massage school, you graduated for a reason. You should know how to massage. But, okay, I will show you my technique and you can follow along if you can. So, he lays down. I show her a few strokes. I have her mimic the strokes and he gives us feedback. So, we start mimicking each other down the back, and so she's starting to get her own routine, I guess. So I take my hands off. He demands that I put my hands back on while she's working and do exactly what she does because he thought it was sexy. Both of us are wearing scrubs. I had my hair in a ponytail, she had her hair in braids. Not sexy. No makeup. Weren't cute.
I've never heard this story from you before, so once we're off camera, I have questions.
Okay, so this one time, no. Needless to say, after that massage, that girl never came back. I ended up having to try and replace a therapist that I already didn't have and try to find a new replacement for another therapist that I didn't have. So, go ahead. You can't.
So the moral of the story is if you go to a day spa, don't be creepy to the females working there because they'll make a YouTube video talking about how weird you are.
And then you're going to see it and you're going to be like, why were you talking about me on YouTube?
But we didn't mention names, so
True.
legality.
Legality.
So,
some people are just so vain to think we would be talking about them anyway.
Right. I feel like this is when we need that song in the background. You're so vain.
I will try to find it, and
I don't know if we'd get in trouble for that on YouTube, but we'll find out.
True. Okay.
But
if anyone knows, comment down below, please.
Right. So, I've got one last story about the day spa, and then I'm overthinking about this one. Because I'm actually trying to work with her at her new spot, not work with her, but my friend's getting married, so I'm going to try and throw her a little bachelorette shindig there because I hear it's gotten a lot more professional.
Got it.
So, fingers crossed. I'm always down for supporting people's businesses, especially the one that gave me my first big break. But, yeah. So when I very first started there, I had done waxing in school, but because I was taking Cosmo school while I was in high school, we never did any of Brazilian waxing, bikini waxing, anything below the belt was off limits. So she had booked me to wax a guy, and I didn't know how to do that. And so I was like, you're gonna have to show me the first time because I have never done that before in my life.
Oh God.
And so this guy comes in and he's got lots and lots of metal in his junk. And so I turned really red and I looked away. And he starts laughing, she starts laughing, they're both making jokes, whatever. I'm really uncomfortable at this point because, I mean...
Shouldn't you take those out?
I would think so, but she wasn't like waxing anything where the metal was. It was just kind of, it threw me off, first of all, to see a dude's junk at my work, but also like, yeah, lots of rings in it. But... So,
guys, please don't. If you go to a day spa, take them out. We don't need to see it. We don't want to see it.
It'll scare the 18-year-old that just got the job. But so I,
No. Seasoned massage therapist, I can see it through the sheet. Not cute.
Ooh, I can imagine that would snag.
Ooh, that would suck so bad. Ooh, my bad. I'm sorry. You okay? Are you bleeding? I'll get a medic.
But so she's got me in there. I'm beet red. I'm looking off in the corner, looking away anywhere I can, but at what she's supposed to be teaching me. And so she's like, okay, pay attention to this part. And like she would point out when it was important, because most of it's kind of common sense compared to like other waxing that I've learned. Hold the skin tight, be quick so you're not hurting anybody. But we get done. We walk out of the room, he gets his clothes back on, we got to the front, and he's standing there and laughing with the owner and whatever, and he says some comment about, I think I scared the little girl, and I start laughing, because I'm my father's child, and if any of you have met my father, he is such a little smart ass. And so he turns and just kind of looks at me funny, and I was like, I'm just laughing because I've seen better. And he got mad and walked out, and I got lectured on how to talk to customers. So.
I have to take a moment on that one. Okay, so if you guys would like to hear more from us, please comment and like and hit subscribe so you can see more of me and Blue Bombshell. Much love. Love you. Bye.